Guys, welcome to my channel, WinDev. This time we're gonna be making weather app. So let's see. And I live in Salt Lake City, so I'll just search it up. And this is what we're gonna get: weather in Salt Lake City. Uh, we're gonna be using an API, a weather API right here. Open weather API. We're gonna use to fetch them and get. Let's see, South Dakota. Okay, few clouds, and let's do Bangkok, Thailand, right? Pretty awesome, y'all. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. If we have nothing, it's gonna be please enter a city or city not found. Alright, that's the gist of it. Alright, let's get started and dive into the project. Here's an empty folder called project 8, and I name it weather.html, weather.js, weather.css. So we're gonna go into this and exclamation mark and do weather app. Okay, weather app. Okay, down here we want to have a div and with an h1 weather app. Okay, let me pull this up. I'll bring it over. Okay, now we got an weather app. Let me do this. Cool. All right, we want to name this, have a class name of weather app, because these are very important. We're going to access them later with the CSS and JavaScript. We're going to have an input type text, have an ID of city input, and a placeholder of enter city name. That's what we have. And a button below this, we want to have search. Okay, ID going to be search btn. These are very important. Okay, the naming convention. We're gonna have a div inside of this. This is okay. Let's have a class name called weather display. This is where we're gonna display the results. Call it ID though, and that class here we're gonna be hidden. Okay, initially it'll be hidden, and over here we're gonna have an h2. We want to display the city name here, but we're not gonna put anything yet, right? City name. Let's just put everything here for now. I'll just skip through this. This is a must-have. If you have questions, go ahead and ask me.
Shine so bright, bottles open, it's a Friday night. Feeling loose with every sip, sing and sway, let the music hit.
Add a script. We're gonna connect the script projects under the project number 8, and the weather, and CSS. We're gonna link it. We're gonna be doing this, and then CSS. They should be connected. Okay, these are from the other project. Let's get rid of it. All right, project 8. Cool. And obviously we're gonna do CSS the last because it's better that way. It's not very important at the moment. So let's go ahead and get into our JavaScript. Okay, we need a couple things before this, and this is what we're gonna need. Okay, I will paste this here. Make sure to grab this. Okay, this is our base URL API, and then we need our API key. Const API key. All right, we're gonna grab it now. They are free for now. Okay, they are free, so grab one. Cool. We're gonna go in here. Obviously, you want to sign up, log in, whatever, and go down here. Go to my API keys. When you just started, you would have a key, but you can create a key like I did right here. I called it weather. Okay, just copy this, and you can get rid of this. You don't need it anymore. Paste it in there, and there we go. That's all we need for now. And then let's go down here, and we're gonna grab the DOM elements later. Okay, but for now we want to be able to see what is given to us. Always use async function when you are fetching an API. We're gonna call it fetch weather, and we're gonna accept a parameter of city, as you can see, and then we want to have a try and catch, right? And catch is always the error. We're always gonna catch the error. We're gonna console log. We're gonna console.log error. Okay, just leave it like that. But we want to be able to show a user as well, so we're gonna do that later. Okay, we're gonna create a function called, let's just do that now, call function show error. Okay, message. We're not gonna do anything yet, just leave it like this for now, because we're gonna have to grab our DOM elements. For now, I just wanna do this, show error. All right, it's gonna have a message. Okay, message. All right, now let's try to fetch this and see what is given to us. We want to do const response as always, or name it whatever you want, and we're gonna wait fetch. We're gonna fetch template literal, and I'm gonna do base URL, and then we want to do this is query. The query is the city, and then this is very important. You must have it. Okay, app ID is gonna be our API key. Okay, this is to authenticate us, and this right here, units. And I have a unit of metric. Okay, very important. The metric ensures the temperature is in Celsius. Okay, cool. And let's see our response. What do we get here? This is how I do it every time. Okay, when I do a project, I want to make sure that I'm fetching the right stuff. Right now, we're not seeing anything because we're not calling that yet. Okay, we're gonna enter a CD name, and whatever CD name you want, but that's what we got. Here are our responses. Okay, if we don't do like response, if we don't have a response.json, it will bring us like this. We have a body, and you can't really read it, right? So we're gonna do JSON, turn it into JSON, see what we got. Got promise pending. All right. All right, it doesn't show us yet. Okay, But we gotta check first if response is not okay, right? That means it doesn't pass. What do we want to do? We want to throw new error cd not found. Okay, so that means we're getting something. Something's not working. It's saying unauthorized. API key. Let's see what we did wrong. Base URL question mark q cd and app equals this and units equals metric. Okay, we did it right. All right, and under this, let's get rid of this now. Get rid of it. Okay, and we want to const data equals, oh yeah, we haven't done the await. That's why it was showing promise pending. Okay, this is what we need to do, and we can console log the data now, and without JSON first. Let's see. We need JSON. Okay, we need it. All right, unauthorized again. I don't know what's the problem with that. Base URL and API key fetch. Wait, let me refresh this. Okay, unauthorized. What? Okay, let me try this. Const response. It still doesn't work, huh? Let's check our API key. All right, whether so we got, why is it not working? My API keys, that's what I had, and they are basically the same, right? Oh, I have extra F. All right, API is not working. There we go. All right, that's what we got. We got the base, clouds, and etc., etc., and temperature. All right, and then let me show you. Just console log. Await. Would that work? Await response. Just response. Okay, this is our response. That's why we need JSON. Okay, we got it. We got the data, and what are we gonna do with the data? We can either code everything in here or create another function called display data. Right, we want to display weather, so this right here, function display weather and data. We want to take in those data, and okay, now we're gonna get ahead of ourselves. Let's go ahead and get all the DOM elements. Okay, and we want the input const cd input document dot get element by id. We call it cd input. Remember, if you go over here, cd input. All right. We're just gonna keep grabbing all the stuff that we need. We got a cd input, and then what? Search button, btn, and then weather display, and then error message, okay. We grabbed everything, and then let's grab more stuff for the display data. All right, so const cd name equals, they're all grabbing stuff by ID, so we're gonna keep copying stuff here. And we want cd name right here be cd name, and right here weather description will be weather description. Okay, right here, right? All these stuff right here. This is all I'm grabbing. So I'm not gonna talk here. Okay. We grabbed everything we need. All right. Now let's see. We want to send in the display data here, called the display weather data. Okay. And it's gonna handle everything else. Now we want to do error message, the class list. We want to add hidden for now. Okay, when we fetch it, we want to add the class name hidden. Okay, this is the CSS later. Okay, we don't want any error message showing yet, right? And then weather display dot class list dot remove hidden. Initially it is there, right? Let's see, weather display, right? Hidden right here. It's not gonna show, but when we call this, it's gonna show, right? That's what it's doing right there. Now let's handle this display weather data. All right, we're gonna get the cd name. We can either use inner text or text content to display the data there. We say weather in, we can get data.name and data.sys.country. Okay, country as well. There we go, weather in Salt Lake City, because I called fetch weather there. That's why you're seeing that. Okay. And then weather description now. Text content. And let me show you guys where I get those stuff. Okay, it comes from the back end. Yeah, from the API, basically the back end. Okay, data.weather. Here, let me just show you where we got the data from. Cool. And let me console log so you see what's happening. Log data. All right, let me walk this step by step. So we're accessing data.weather, weather, right? And then we want, so this is like an array. Yeah, it is an array. We want the zero, the first index dot description. Okay, this one here, broken clouds. Okay, description. There, you're gonna see it right there. Okay, and then next one would be temperature dot text content, and we want to access temperature. We want here, where is the temperature? We got the main. Okay, it's gonna be weather. Oh, it's data dot main dot temp. This right here in Celsius. Okay, we want to have C, whatever. So that's what we got right there. Cool. And then down here, we want to grab humidity. How do you think we're going to grab it? Think about it, guys, and see the data. Dot text content equals humidity, and we want data dot main. It's inside the main, right? And humidity dot humidity. There we go. It's showing right there. And we want the wind speed too. Wind speed dot text content. And let's see, where do we get our wind speed? Wind speed, and we want data dot wind and speed. Okay, speed. We got everything given to us like that. And then weather icon dot, we want source instead, not text content. Okay, they don't take text, so we're going to access this source and want to display the icon. Got it? Then we're going to go with you need this. Okay, here, just copy this. I'll show you, I'll tell you what's happening. Okay, we need that, and we're gonna go in data.weather, the first array, because it only has one array, and if it has two arrays, you gotta be careful. That's why we gotta always access the first one. And we're gonna go to icon and png. Cool. Those are our icon right there. Perfect. Now we want to work on the show error message. Okay, now let's just say we have just something like that. Salt, well, it has something. Let's just do whatever. Weather icon, there's no error message. I want to do error message dot text content equals message. Okay, this is the message here. And what do we get? CD not found. This is the throw error, right? And then error message dot class list dot remove. We want to remove the hidden. Cool. And then weather display dot class list dot add. We want to add hidden. Okay, we don't want to show anything. Cool. All right, and then now we want to, when we search something, it's gonna do a search. So search button dot add event listener. Event listener, we want to listen for the click. And we want to do function, callback function. We'll do const cd, go cd input dot value. We want to trim all the leading white space, and after white space dot trim. Okay, want to get the cd name. We want to check if cd want to fetch the weather. Okay, let's get rid of this one right here. If cd, bro. Okay, if cd wait, what did I do wrong? Right? Okay. Something's wrong here. Okay, you want to do if cd. Let's get rid of this. If cd, we want to fetch weather and want to put the city. And then we want to make sure cd input after it's called, we want to clear the input. Okay, we can even start it without it first. Else show error, please enter a cd name. Cool. Now we're gonna do something like this. Okay, now as you can see, the input is not cleared. That's why we have it input value equals empty once we hit search. There we go. Awesome. Now let's go and do select city again. There we go. We found everything, but the problem is we're still having these showed up. That's where the CSS gonna come in and take care of everything. All right, guys, are you guys ready for the CSS? All right, and we're gonna take care of the body as always, and font family, Arial. Cool. And then text align, I want to do center, and then background color, we're going to change it to F0, F8, FF. Awesome. And margin, always 0. And then padding, give it some padding, 20 pixels. Awesome. And then we're going to access the weather app.
Dancing crazy, don't care who's there. Another round and another toast. Chasing dreams with every single dose. Getting drunk, feeling free. The world spins around me. Raise your glass and let's go out. Living
height of 50 pixels. Awesome. That's it, y'all. And let's go ahead and try it out. Salt Lake City. Awesome. And now we do Miami. Ooh, nice. It's cloudy. And Hawaii. Let's see what's Hawaii looking like. Ooh, sunny. And let's do New York. Anywhere else is snowing right now? No, huh? Mississippi. It's rainy. All right. That's it, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like and comment down below. And thumbs up, Do everything you gotta do. Peace out. All right.